Any item can be deleted from your credit report. They told you items have to say 7 to 10 years, but that's cap. By the end of the video, I'm going to show you how to sue the credit bureaus, how to sue the credit bureau so you can get any item deleted. If you want to sue the credit bureau so you can confidently delete any item from a credit report, this video is literally for you. But let me tell you who the video is not for. If you're somebody that has like a cheap mentality and you just don't take accountability for nothing, and you just want everything to be spoon fed to you for free, it's not for you. This video is not for you, right? It's going to involve an investment in yourself, an investment in your time, etc. So if you know you're cheap, you know yourself. Like look in the mirror. If you know like you identify as a cheap person, you can watch the video and just try to do what you can with the free information. But at the end of the day, if you want to get to the next level, you have to make an investment in yourself. So I just want to put that out there. I'm showing a screenshot of my mentee, one of my students. If he's my student, what does that mean? He made an investment in himself. He was able to successfully sue the credit bureaus and get a settlement offer. Let me move myself out the way a little bit. So, hold on. So, yeah, my student, basically, he had hit me up. He said, bro, they want to settle with me and delete the bankruptcy and give me $1,000. Dog, I don't know if YouTube going to take me out for cussing. Dog, you the effing goat of this ish. I knew your info worked, but this is crazy. I know you're going to say you're not giving legal advice, but what you think I should do, basically. He was basically asking me what I should do, what he should do in, the scenario. So as you see right here, they offered him $1,000 and deletion of the bankruptcy information. He now has a skill after he invests in himself that he can duplicate again and again and again. If you're a credit repair business owner watching this and you don't sue the credit bureaus, you don't sue the creditors, etc., you don't have a bulletproof deletion system. If you're using Metro 2, you don't have a bulletproof deletion system, right? If you're just a regular consumer and you learn to do this, then you're going to be able to make more money than a lot of these credit repair business owners that don't even know how to go through any litigation. So we're going to walk through it. Let's talk. So DIY how to sue the credit bureau. So get your notes and pay attention. Remember, none of this is legal advice. So number one, I need you to make a mental shift. Like I said in the beginning, any item can be deleted from a credit report. I'm testament. My students are testament, right? The people that I've taught are testament. How did y'all think I got the information? I paid a mentor years ago to teach me the game. I wasn't cheap. And this is just real talk. A lot of y'all are cheap. You think that you're just supposed to get everything for free. Life doesn't work like that. It gets to a point you have to release yourself from that like weird slave mentality when it comes to releasing money. Invest in yourself. You know what I'm saying? They don't just gotta be with me. I'm just talking about in general. But the foundation of how I got access to this information, understanding that any item can be deleted from a credit report, was me investing in myself, right? So I need y'all to embrace the mindset to understand that any item can be deleted. You may be watching this, you might be like, wait, I thought they said items have to be on there for 7 to 10 years. I thought bankruptcy has to be on there for 7 to 10 years. My student is a living testament. It's not the case, right? Did what I said, line by line, step by step, use the letters, got the settlement, got paid $1,000, right? Now they have a skill, they can go do it again and again and again. So one thing, a mental shift as well. I really want to help y'all as far as understanding this. Suing the credit bureaus is not easy, but it is simple. It's not easy, but it's simple. Suing the credit bureaus is not easy, but it is simple if you have the proper guidance. So keep that in mind. All right, so make sure y'all get y'all notes. We're gonna walk through the information so that you can learn to do it yourself. And yeah, we'll go from there. So number one, you got to remember that court starts in the mail. Court starts in the mail. Let's talk about it. So if you're in the situation, you're like, dang, I've been sending letter after letter. I want to sue the credit bureaus. You want to make sure you send your notices and point out the credit reporting violations via certified mail. It's different if we're suing debt collectors, creditors and things like that, because you're going to point out the unfair debt collection practices violations, which is going to be under the FDCPA, which is a strict liability section. But when we go to the FCRA, this is 15 USC 1681. If you're not familiar, there's different statutes in there. There's 1681 B, 1681 I, an investigation section, 1681 EB, maximum possible accuracy. So how can I make y'all understand it? The way that you want to look at it is you're basically presenting a claim where relief could be granted. And I know that might sound like gibberish to some of y'all, So the easiest way for me to explain that you want to present a claim or relief could be granted is what you're presenting based off of the violations that you're saying that they committed. You need a that's basically like your claim. Like what is your claim and what is it backed by essentially? You have to present like an argument that supports that it could be held under the FCRA. So those laws leading to the civil liability section. One of the civil liability sections is 1681N. So basically, when I say you got to present a claim or relief could be granted, you're basically presenting a case to where you're able to win, essentially. This is why we see, like what I just showed y'all, settlement outside of court, because he presented a claim or relief could be granted. He did what I said. He got, the deletion, and he got a check. Y'all know it's $1,000 per violation. So y'all see living testament right there. The attorneys are trying to settle with him via email, right? So keep that in mind. So at that point too, you can present a counter offer or you can just take the offer. It's really up to you. And yeah, so send your notices, point out the reporting violations, and do it via certified mail because you want to have the green return receipt so that you can track everything that's going on. All right. So really pay attention to what I'm saying and then implement it for yourself. Because remember, if you're somebody that doesn't invest in themselves, you're trying to figure it out on your own. It's cool. Like you could waste your own time. Me personally, I just invest in myself. That's why I paid my mentor years ago to learn the sauce, and that's why I give it to my students now. And they don't like wasting time. That's why they invest with me. But if you're someone that's doing it by yourself, like you're trying to figure it out, like literally play this video multiple times, and hopefully this video can help you, get to the promised land. So then you're gonna send an invoice for these violations. And basically the whole purpose of sending the invoice is showing that you attempted to resolve it in the private before you actually go through the litigation process. So you got to understand what's going on over here. You send out your notices, you let them know what goes on. Let's say you send them out, but then you don't even talk about like the violation. You don't send them an invoice to hold them accountable. You didn't attempt to collect no money from them. So like, let's say it goes to court. Now the judge is saying, did you attempt to, collect money from them? No, you didn't, right? So you want to make sure you send an invoice. Like I said, y'all know I have a mentorship program. I literally give my students an invoice template. So you can create your own invoice template. You can Google it. But the one I give them is pretty simple. Like I set everything up so like easy that a baby could understand it. Like honestly, this is just me being transparent. If you're a credit repair business owner and you're not going through litigation, you don't understand like any of these topics, you're struggling to get deletions, you literally hate your clients because you're watching somebody that's teaching people this, that's helping people make more money in their credit repair business, and you're choosing to pass over the opportunity. So we're gonna leave a link in the description if you're tired of being stuck where you're at, because just this alone is gonna make you have a bulletproof deletion system. And obviously, if you're better at your craft, more people are gonna come to you, more referrals, etc. We literally had, people today asking, am I still doing my one-on-one where I help people sue the credit bureaus? Because we have our credit repair services, but we also have a separate service like a VIP where I could fix a person's credit. That's a lot more expensive, but yeah, I digress. So you want to send that invoice to show you attempted to resolve in private before you actually sue. So just keep that in mind. So next thing, all right? Okay, so when you acted in good faith, that's when you want to actually file the lawsuit. So just keep it as simple as that. Keep it as simple as that. So you gotta figure out, your local rules. If you're gonna go district court, small claims, what type of venue you're gonna do. Like I said, I give all that information to my students in there. We have ways to do it, different ways. And then once you actually file a lawsuit, now you wait for your settlement offer, get your deletions, and get paid. So yeah, you could be like my student right here. Look at what they said. As you will know, the bankruptcy has been deleted. Look at that right there. Now the accounts remain without blah blah blah. Therefore, I offer a settlement amount of $1,000 and continue reporting detailed above. Right. So they're offering a check and they're like, okay, $1,000 violation for that bankruptcy. We will give you that basically. So this is obviously a high income skill. If you're a credit repair business owner and you're not doing this and you don't find a way to invest in yourself to actually know how to do it, you don't like your clients, you don't like your business, right? And you hate money. That's all that. That's just me being transparent with you. because the information is out there. It's literally in your face. All right, so let me just reiterate. I don't know who's watching. Anybody could be watching this. Maybe even some of the people that work for the credit bureaus, in the legal department are watching this. So this is why. This is why I got to be honest with y'all. I have to be careful as far as what I'm putting out, because you got to think about it. If I publicly put out the entire specific process I give to my students publicly for free on YouTube, it's dangerous, right? And it's unfair to my students who have paid thousands of dollars to, be in the community. And this is why it's important not to be cheap and invest in yourself. I invested in myself, I got the information. My students invested in themselves, they got the information. So who are you to think that you don't got to invest in yourself, right? So just keep that in mind. This is a business, and the fact of the matter, those of y'all, like if you're somebody that's gonna leave like a weird comment, you should give it out for free. I've seen stuff like that in the past. At the end of the day, number one, you sound like you're working 9 to 5, right? So let's assume you're working 9 to 5. When you work that 9 to 5, when you work for 2 weeks, you expect to get that paycheck, right? You wouldn't expect your boss to be like, "Oh, you should give it out for free. You should give your services out for free." This is my business. Those of y'all that don't understand, I used to work a 9 to 5. I retired a 9 to 5 off of all the information I know about credit, right? So this is my reality. Some of y'all working 9 to 5, right? So it is what it is. So don't be telling someone that they should give out information for free. So I'm just helping y'all with life, right? Because some of y'all don't understand how life works. So I'm here to help you about life, right? So if y'all still with me, I know we got all the poor mindset, cheap people out of the way, but those of y'all that are like rich, successful, those of y'all that's going to get the sauce. If you want to know how to sue the credit bureaus with confidence, now we're getting into the point of your opportunity. So number one, you want to invest in a mentor that literally did it and borrow their confidence. So I'm someone that's done it multiple times. I've taught people how to do it multiple times. So like I don't know what else to tell y'all. You know what I'm saying? And then like I said, I have a mentorship program. I literally give winning letters. We've used to sue the credit bureau successfully. So you're literally just copy and pasting letters like my student did. If you don't know how to copy and paste, then you got bigger problems to worry about. You know what I'm saying? So keep that in mind. And then one thing you got to remember too, I'm always investing in myself. So I'm always learning new information. I've relaunched and updated my mentorship program. I don't know how many times, right? Those that are my students that have been in there for a minute, they can be a testament to the fact that I'm always improving the program. So our mentorship program, we have multiple trainings in the course material that literally covers litigation and everything more in depth than what I'm talking about here. So you get what you pay for when you invest in yourself. Watch the main video on my channel if you want more information on how to actually get into the mentorship, like everything that the mentorship program comes with, because it comes with a lot of sauce. I ain't gonna lie, marketing, all that. So yeah, I give my students access to specific letters to help present a claim or relief can be granted. So it goes back to what I was saying earlier, basically helping you win your case, right? So there's a Google Drive. The Google Drive is here, and basically we got hella folders here. So y'all can see they got sales trainings and stuff like that too. Pricing, marketing. Y'all know about the God made marketing if you've been following. Now, God made marketing is something else. But let's talk about the letters, right? We gotta talk. If you can master the ability of deletions and master marketing, you're gonna make a lot of money in your credit repair business, and you never gonna have to work a 9 to 5 again, like my situation, right? So keep that in mind. So we got hella letters here. What was I looking for? Okay, so this is an example 5-round sequence that basically leads you to presenting a claim or relief could be granted. We even got a document for dismissing a case. Like if your credit repair client is being sued, we can help you dismiss that. So I gave letters for that too. And that's a whole separate offer that you can charge somebody for. So we got hella letters here. And these letters are basically just aimed towards helping you as far as your litigation process. So keep that in mind. And then let me go to the extra. We got an extra folder where it got a lot of stuff in here. So yeah, we got a deleting open auto loan template that I used before. We got basically what's it called? Request for entry of default judgment. Those of y'all, if you know, you know. I don't want to confuse anybody too much. And then DIY litigation cheat sheet. So this is what you're going to use as you go through as well. We just got a lot of resources. Okay, invoice template is here too. So yeah, we just got a lot of resources. Oh, state privacy violations. This one's some sauce too. So man, and we're constantly updating the mentorship, right? So yeah, keep that in mind. Oh yeah, and we give a $500 referral fee only if you're in a mentorship. If you're just a random person watching my YouTube, where it won't count, you know. So just keep that in mind. So I say that to say, I make it so simple a baby can understand it. And you got to understand too, if you do it at least once, you now developed a new high income skill and a new offer for your credit repair business, right? And remember, if you don't have a credit repair business right now, if you just learn to do this, you can make more than these credit repair business owners that are just sending letter after letter after letter. It's 2024. If you don't understand how to correctly sue the credit bureaus, you're just going to be having a headache sending letter after letter after letter because they're going to tell you verified. They're going to give you stall letters. If you're tired of those stall letters, you're tired of being told verified, you're tired of like inconsistency, you're tired of Metro 2. I get DMs all the time of people saying they're tired of all these stuff, but somehow they choose not to invest in themselves. Like y'all not tired of it. I'm convinced that y'all like it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all like the grind. Y'all like struggling. You know what I'm saying? Nah, but invest in yourself. It's literally that simple. So I want y'all to remember too, the price of our mentorship program is always going up. So if you want to get in the community, you're going to want to get in ASAP. As I'm recording this on February 26, 2024. That's February 26, 2024, by the way, that student has sent me that testimonial of their settlement offer. So this is 2024 information. This is not like something from 8 years ago, so keep that in mind. The price is always going up because we're always adding value. So like I said, if you're ready to tap in, we're not a cheap program. The time I'm recording this right now, you got to understand, it's February. We're about to be in March 2024. I don't know when the next time we're going to increase the price, but if you want this information to the next level, go ahead and book a call. Link will be in the description to book a call. Bring a credit card. I don't like wasting time. Bring a credit card. It's an enrollment call. It's not a sales call. I'm not here to answer your 9 to 5 questions. Let's do the consultation right now. Anybody that wants to come on and be like, oh, what's the guarantee? There's no guarantee. You might be the laziest person in the world, so it doesn't make sense for me to give you a guarantee, right? You might not work as hard as my students that I'm posting and they're always doing wins. And one thing I'll say too, go to my IG highlights at Mike O. Benjamin, scroll through and click on all the client wins. You can click on all the client wins until your thumb damn near hurts, right? So that's one of the questions. There's no guarantees. We don't have a guarantee in the program because you might be lazy. Anybody that's asking what is the guarantee that I'm going to be successful, what's the guarantee of the program, you're giving yourself an excuse to be a failure, right? I don't hop on calls with my mentors and be like, what's the guarantee? I say, send me the invoice. So do your due diligence. Watch the video, watch the main video on my channel, and then hop on. It's an enrollment call. I don't like wasting time. Like I said, I like making money, right? I like helping y'all make money. Those of y'all, I like helping people that want to help themselves. We don't do business with poor mindset people. When I say poor mindset people that pass over opportunities repeatedly. This is an opportunity that's being presented in you. If you have a credit repair business and you choose not to take action, you're literally being poor. So keep that in mind. Hopefully this video helped though. If you're somebody you're not in financial position right now, delayed does not mean denied. But if you just have a poor mentality, hopefully the free information at least helps. But yeah, I don't like wasting my time. That's why I invest. So with that being said, hopefully this is helpful. Share it with somebody. I hope you go ahead and get your good results from suing the credit bureaus. I'm gonna catch y'all on the call. Those of y'all that are the 1% I'm speaking to, y'all have a blessed one.